Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Mixon. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Buying time to his left. That's going to be caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Mixon trying to punch it in. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Panthers have taken the lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return, the Raiders take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11.
Forced out to his left. Left side complete to Lockett. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Play fake. Murray rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards.
Play action. Now it's Murray. He'll buy some time right. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now Murray off play action. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 13-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. It's Melvin Ingram on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
throwing on 2nd and 8. Murray eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd
from the gun. Murray. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And he is all the way up past the 25. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Herbert. And the Raiders have got him. Off the edge, Mario Addison gets the sack. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for third down. From the gun, Herbert. Over the middle here to Brown. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A field goal gets them closer, but they say no thanks. We want the lead. And they are going for it. Herbert now. He's going deep for Brown. That's caught inside the 20. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. Tucker's kick here is good. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. He was solid on the field goal, but not as solid on the kickoff there, and that'll put him at the 40-yard line to start this drive. On first down, it's Herbert. They'll roll him out right. It'll be a 16-yard loss on the play. And that's going to bring up a second and forever.
Brings up second down.
Operating from the gun. Herbert, he's going deep for Brown. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, and it's third down.
It's now third down and long.
From the gun, Herbert. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
And not his best effort there, as this one's going to be spotted down just outside of the 40-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And now he's going to use his legs. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard.
Brings up second and a yard.
And this is caught at the 8. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
First and goal.
And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Another try for Barkley. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
An important play right here, third and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Murray now, third and goal. Flush to his right. Strong coverage by Carolina. And on we go to fourth down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force another incompletion.
They go for it on 4th and goal, but that winds up incomplete. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Panthers will get the football back. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
They'll try the air now with Herbert, escaping the pressure right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 43. Operating from the gun. Herbert being chased out left. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
Raiders.
They fake the handoff, now Murray. Sliding out of the pocket. Lets it fly for Thielen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd.
On play action, it's Murray. On the move to his left. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter play.
Panthers 12.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're going for it. It's Murray. And he's got Lockett. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call, because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover.
Number 28, Joe Mixon.
The tackle made by the corner, Jimmy Smith. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Mixon. He'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Charles, I think back to your earlier statement about the visitors being the underdogs needing to win that turnover battle. And this defense, they forced 2 turnovers so far, a big reason why they lead this game.
Yeah, and I know defenses always talk about getting turnovers in bunches, getting those takeaways. 2's not a bunch, but it's plenty in this game, exactly the formula they need. And I got to tell you, partner, I like it when you think back to something I said that actually comes true, that's actually right.
That happens more often than you might think. 1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They snap it to Herbert. Flushed out right. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. Now Joe Mixon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Demario Davis makes the tackle. He led the Saints in that category in 2019. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Herbert. Rolling to his right. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The Panthers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. A big spot for the rookie Herbert. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
Eluding the pressure right. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. Back now on EA Sports. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
So the illegal forward pass also costs them a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Murray now. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First down, Las Vegas.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and
Murray to throw.
48 yards.
Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
And 8 yards.
Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
Quickly to Thielen here. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Murray. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow! Wow!
Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a
a crusher there as it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. After the turnover, here's Murray. Steps away to his left. He lets it fly for Lockett. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Back to throw it. Murray toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. That was Dante Jackson, the one who got a hand in to knock it away. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Back to throw. Murray. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. To throw is Murray, escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Incomplete.
Here we go, a big play in a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. But he will not be able to bring it back. My goodness, what a bizarre ending. The kind of decision that could get a quarterback released before he gets back to the locker room. But fortunately for him and his crew, the ball game is over. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for Las Vegas, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for Carolina, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.